Good afternoon and welcome to Angel's Haven. I haven't done a video in a while because I've been traveling, and now that I'm back I wanted to make a very short video about life in Park Delta Bay and how you should think about where you are going to live. So when you have a tiny house, you basically have a choice of either moving around if your house is small enough for you to pull, or if you have a big enough vehicle to pull it, or finding somewhere stationary to park. If you're going to park somewhere, it's like any other mobile home. You can either buy a lot, you can find someone who has a house where you want to park, or acreage, or you can find a park like I did, which accepts tiny houses. This varies in your state. You need to check what your state law is about alternative dwellings and your county regulations or ordinances. Here in Sacramento County, we are able to park in an RV park, and we could park, there are other places that we could park legally. I chose Park Delta Bay because I had considered moving to acreage. I was offered acreage up in the Sierra Nevadas, and I decided it was too far from resources. I chose Park Delta Bay because it was recommended to me by somewhere else that I originally was going to live, and that place was involved in the fires in Santa Rosa last fall, and they recommended Park Delta Bay. What I like about living here is that it's a true community. We've started a community garden, there's a laundry facility, there's a pool, there are tennis courts. People check up on you if they don't see you. I have someone that I can leave my key with. The people here are very interested in promoting tiny living, and so they encourage tiny houses to move here. And as a non-owned premise, I have someone that can take care of the major utilities. If something goes wrong, they're owned by the park. The water hookup, the gray line hookup, the electrical hookup, not on my house, but their end of it. So I really appreciate that as someone that cannot physically take care of those things myself. The site that I was offered an opportunity to use would have been fairly remote, and I would have had to take care of all of that myself. So those are some of the factors that went into my deciding, first of all, to park in an RV park. And second of all, when I met the people here and I saw how supportive they were of tiny living, I knew that this was a place especially for someone that had never lived tiny. I never even lived in an RV or had a camper or traveled in that kind of a dwelling. So I was a complete novice, and it really helped to have a place to park where I had everything I needed and people to help me do things if I didn't know how to do them or couldn't do them for some reason. So those are things that you should take into consideration when you're deciding where to park your tiny house. Do you want to buy land? Do you want to find a family that has acreage and is looking to lease or lend some of it out, either in exchange for work or for a cash fee? If so, what hookups will they already have? Do they have the right amperage? Those are things you have to take into consideration. Whereas at an RV park, such as Park Delta Bay, they have all those things already. A lot of people travel around in their tiny houses. I did not want to do that. Mine is small enough that I could, if I were interested in getting a 1-ton pickup truck, and I felt comfortable driving it and pulling a tiny house, but I don't want to do that. If that's what you want to do, then back up a minute when you're picking the length of your house and the weight of your house and what you're going to have in your house, you need to think about those things and the vehicle that is going to pull it. So those were issues I didn't have because I don't want to travel around with my tiny house. If and when I move, I will move it once more. I'll probably stay here several years. I really like it here. Then I might decide to go off grid, and then I would move somewhere else and go off grid. But I don't want to move around on a weekly or monthly basis. So I was looking for somewhere that was basically plug and play. I could park, plug in, and there I'd be. And that's what I got here. Just as an aside, the people here are very nice. Not just the people that live here, but the people that run the place. And so for a person moving 2,000 miles from a place where I had been very comfortable and knew everybody and had everything I needed, it was very helpful to me to have welcoming staff and a very well tended place. So when you're looking for your place to live, meet the people that live there, talk to other people that live there, see what the area looks like. Do they take good care of it? Are they improving it? Are they trimming the trees? Are they replacing the gravel? Those are all things they do here. And so I feel that for me, it's a good place to live. When you decide where you want to live, think about what resources you need and can't provide for yourself or don't want to provide for yourself. And that's how you should evaluate the place that you choose to park. So thanks for spending a few minutes of my tiny life with me, thinking about how to pick a parking place. Um, if you happen to be in Sacramento County, you can come look at my tiny house at Park Delta Bay. I'll be happy to give you a tour of my house and of the park. But wherever you live and wherever you're planning to go tiny, I hope you'll take the time that you need to evaluate what's right for you and pick a place that works for you as well as this place has worked for me. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time.